channel. He had a video. It was in my recommends. It was talking about Kakarot getting new seasons and characters, CAC customization. Like what?
Talking about Predator?
Yeah, President Road.
President. I thought you said Predator. I was
Yeah,
like, what the hell?
I said Pred. Yeah,
All
I
right.
stumbled on his channel yesterday.
Let's see which one am I on. I guess we'll leave it on this one first. There we go. All right, let's see. Okay. Let me see.
I'm almost at 3 million views, bro. I can't believe it.
That's a hell of a lot of views, bro.
That is, man.
That's a
I
ridiculous
can't imagine
amount of
watching
views, bro.
anything like that's 3 million times anything. That's nuts.
Yeah, because, man, there would be some people that'll never hit 1 million. I don't even know how much I got. I probably
I
don't.
gotta share revenue with Trey Rags. Like, no, not Trey Rags, but Kirk too.
Oh, wow, you got a video of one of their songs in it or something?
Yeah.
Got him.
Bro, but it's wild because I'm used it 7 times,
Mm-hmm.
and they didn't hit me from them other videos. Just 3 days ago, I used nothing. I used it yesterday. I'm sharing revenue, but I don't care. I share revenue with the Migos on my top video. My video's at 200K, and I share revenue with Migos.
Rest in peace, Takeoff.
But yeah.
What's up,
so
Hasio? Andrew?
Rest in peace, take off.
Yeah, rest in peace. But yeah, it is aggravating. That's how I used to judge what songs would be good for me to use on my videos, and then all of a sudden, the video do 2,000-3,000 views, and then boom, no, that song's been copyrighted. I'm like, but I've been using it for a year. Why am I just now getting copyrighted for it? And they never touch the other videos. Now, I will say sometimes once I get copyrighted for one song, randomly any videos I've used that song in, they'll randomly get copyrighted the same way. It's like it takes them a long time to find it, which ain't right.
I don't see why you don't use your stuff. Like,
I don't have but so much stuff. I mean, now I do use a lot more of my stuff just because I've got more to use. But yeah, back in the day, bro, I only had like 2-3 songs that I could use that sounded decent quality. Because a lot of my old stuff, man, the quality on it is trash.
oh,
Now some of it, like where it was just like instrumental stuff that I could make on GarageBand that I could make on my phone. Back when I was still using that instead of the PC, yeah, some of those I could use. But like the instrumentals on those, like the 2 best ones came from it was the last 2 that I made right before I made the Attack on Titan cover. So and you could tell the difference. It's so much better. It's such a difference in quality. But yeah, now I use more of my stuff, so I don't have quite as much of an issue on that. But all right. Let's see. Let's go ahead. What's up, Breach? Ty, Six Path. How y'all doing? All right. So let's go ahead and jump into Storm 4.2, as I like to call it. Now, yes. We are going to look at. I've got some a few people here. We got Slow Plays here, and we've got Afro Senju here. We're gonna look at these 2 reaction videos, and I'm going to explain to y'all why they are literally the exact same, and why the title of this stream is "This is so shameful." As a Naruto fan myself, I have only ever been able to play like Storm 3. I think I played the beta for Storm 4 when you could get it for free, and that's it. I never really enjoyed the Storm games. I felt like they were too heavily animated. Like they focused more of their stuff on cutscenes during a fight. And it's not that it's a bad thing. It's just when the cutscene like the Akatsuki Ultimate, where every Akatsuki member comes out of nowhere and just starts waylaying that character with their strongest moves. It's very unique, don't get me wrong, but very unpractical. It looks so dumb and so many with the way it's used, right? So that was one of my biggest things that, I didn't really care for the game. Then Strikers come out, and Strikers did pretty good. I enjoyed it for a year and a half almost before I just kind of lost, any drive to play it. Just because it's mainly focused on you having other people to play with you. If you don't, you got to play with randoms, and that's not real fun because randoms don't know how to play the game. So they've been talking, before they announced Storm 4 connections, they've been talking about all these, the possibilities of us getting a Storm 5, right? And I personally don't want a Storm 5. I think the concept was, they had a good idea. I think they had a good idea with Strikers, but it was executed very poorly. It's literally a Xenoverse version of Naruto with way less characters. And not that that's a bad thing, it's just you did all the things wrong that Xenoverse 2 did wrong. So there was no true improvement. It's literally like, look, Xenoverse, but it's Naruto. And there is no single player. So, boom, you lose points on that. It's like, I'm not saying you need single player, but there needs to be more modes where it's just a single player for people that don't have friends to play with. Yes, more.
Every game should have 1v1
of some kind, and not just a free-for-all. So.
Yeah. The survival's trash.
Yeah, it is. And then, so I wasn't, hyped for Storm 5 that we were quote-unquote getting. But I was like, it might be something new to play. I would rather have an open-world Naruto game, just like I would a Dragon Ball game.
Out in development, bro. Like, I've been seeing these bozos.
So I've heard. So I've heard. Like, it does. It does.
I like the customization, don't get me wrong, but it looks stupid. Like, they're not even excited, bro.
No.
Like, when you think of the Naruto's, they're excited about having Naruto characters in seafood. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
They're hyped around that. Like,
and it's
like, wow.
And that's why it's shameful, because this, when we get this, we're about to watch their reaction, because the trailer itself, you could just tell from the beginning, it was literally nothing new. Nothing at all new. And you're going to see how these same content creators hype this stuff up. Now, I do want to stress, because I know a lot of people are going to take away that, we're out here bagging on these content creators. We're not. I'm just telling you how it is, and I'll be the first to say that this is one of Slow Plays' more tame reactions. It's kind of tame until the very end, until they announce something that he's never seen before. I don't personally.
They gon' overhype. They gon' do the stuff
but
they normally do. Oh my God!
And if that's amazing. And then that means that I get to call them out for doing that nonsense, because they're not. Because
they yelling like Joe Rogan.
Yes, like, because my thing is, if there's a reason to be excited, then that's one thing. But you're not getting excited over a new game. Like even the Kakarot thing, it's like you could let a lot of it slide because it's technically a brand new game. It may not have any PvP properties, but it's a new experience. You know what I mean? It's not something that, can be replicated. This is literally the exact same game with 2 new characters. So we're going to watch this, all right?
All right, what is up? This is Slow Plays, and guys, we have an official new trailer reaction to the brand new Naruto X Boruto.
Say what?
And it is a strong delay.
What in
10 seconds.
Oh, yeah, I don't know why that is. I have like a 10-second delay from like where we're talking now to where you can actually see it on the stream.
On Xeno, it's only like 3 seconds though. You got a good pace on Xeno.
It's weird. Maybe it's Discord, because I don't use Discord. Yeah, because I don't use Discord when I do that.
Xeno, it's only a 3-second delay.
Yeah, it's probably because of the HD 60 Pro that I got. That's probably why it's so quick, because I'm not.
Or it's that Jujutsu Kaisen shirt.
Don't be hating on my boy Itadori. I think that's his name. Gojo with the light skin stare. You feel me? All right.
I'm gonna rip that off and sell t-shirts.
What? I think they already have that, bro. Like, you know how they be getting with the most disrespectful anime fights, characters, the Black Air Force energy, the round table and stuff.
Oh, I got one of my guys making Stevie Wonder out of Gojo.
No.
Because of the blindness, yes.
I'm still waiting on that Michael Jackson Muzan shirt. Smooth criminal. Dum, dum,
Make
dum,
some
dum.
Booty Juice t-shirts, y'all. Okay? Wear them at your church.
All right. All right, let's watch this trailer. Here we go.
Ultimate Ninja Storm Connections announcement trailer. This was leaked a while back, but now it's officially here. Let's check this out. I'm excited, man.
Now, do you see what he said already? He says he's excited. Now he's already seen. He says he's seen the logo already. Okay.
Ain't no value, bro.
Huh?
There's no value. I can't hear nothing.
Here we go. Okay.
You can't hear none of
20th
this.
anniversary.
There we go.
Okay.
Oh, that's clean. The cleanest 60 FPS.
First thing that they always say, it looks so good. The cleanest FPS, right? That's the first thing they always say. And I'm just here to tell you, it's like when you go into to get a job, you don't go in half-ass. You go in fully dressed, looking very nice, very presentable. Just like a game. You don't sell a hamburger that looks like shit. You don't sell a game that looks like crap. So I think, like, anytime that's said, you should just look past that. Like, we know it's supposed to look good. How else are we going to buy it? You think we're out here just buying crappy-looking games, No. Nobody wants to buy a crappy-looking game, so.
The new Ultimate Ninja Storm game, bro. We haven't had a game
Oh,
like
wait,
this.
that's right. That's right. That's right. Hold up. I need to share the screen for you so you can see it in my real time. Give me 1 second, bro.
So that'll be better, because I'm getting...
Yeah, give me 1 second, my dude.
Wait, what is Digital saying? He's saying that... So, Digital, you like this, right? This is what I'm hearing. Digital...
Damn, I got the 1440p 60 FPS for your sharing ass. God, dog, y'all see that 1440p up there? All right, what's he saying? All right, what's Diplo saying? What Diplo saying?
Everybody from the South has good internet because all you guys have cornfields to put your generators and BS. Everyone knows that. Cornhusker.
That's Nebraska. I'm in South Carolina. We grow cotton down here, muffin. I'm just kidding.
Oh, yeah. You know,
I got a plantation like 3 houses down the road from me. Ain't no black folk on it, though. Only white people own it.
I'm gonna go pee real quick.
All right. Okay, so now he can see. All right, so Waylon, what's up, everybody? All right, so this is the trailer right here to Storm 4 Connections, all right? Or we're just Storm Connections, all right? Now, y'all, tell me if, y'all feel like he's out of pocket.
I love that logo. That is so sick.
It's
Okay, so we got story.
Okay.
Here we go. Wow, I'm very surprised that this is a dubbed trailer. Usually it's not.
You can't defeat me. No matter what you become, I will always.
I mean, it looks clean.
I mean, it's supposed to. It's supposed to look clean, slow plays.
Nice.
Because we're friends.
All right, now this
Okay, battle system. Let's see it here.
it's literally.
I mean, it looks like Storm. It looks like Storm 4, honestly.
Thank you.
Maybe I'm tripping. It's like...
No, you're not tripping, my guy. It is Storm 4. It is Storm 4. Dead ass. It is Storm 4. They have changed nothing.
exactly the same. Which isn't a bad thing at all.
How is it not a bad thing? That's what blows my mind. How is it not a bad thing? You telling me that you're going to resell me 4 other games combined into one for the price of one game? No. It's old games. These games have been out for 20 years. 15, 20 years. To me, this don't make no sense to me. How is it not a bad thing? Let's continue.
Nothing. I mean, this is one of the best, Naruto games. At least in terms of the series. Nothing against strikers or whatever.
Sweet dreams.
Oh my god, this is gonna be so much fun.
Do you see what I'm saying? We'll never see you play this slow Slow plays. We will never see you play this game. And if we do, it'll be a couple of times. This is literally Storm 4, dude. And I want to reiterate, I'm not hating on slow plays. I will not be hating on after I send you. But this is Storm 4. This is not a new game. This is recycled, rehashed, same old bullshit. Where are the new games? Why are we always getting a remake of an old game? Makes no sense to me. Makes no sense to me.
So is this kind of like... This is just like everything, right? It's going to have everything. It's going to have like 1 million characters. This is supposed to have everything. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so we got Boruto there.
All right, so... As he just... Hey! Hey, chill out! I got people at my house. So, this is also supposed to have every Storm game, all the character story mode from very beginning of Naruto till now, from what I've been told, from what we're looking at. So, basically, Storm 4, but with all the other Storm characters, with all the other stories. I just don't see how anybody would want to play this. It would be like Xenoverse 2. We literally had to play through Xenoverse 1's story that we played through in every Dragon Ball game again in Xenoverse 2. That's what this is doing. I just don't get it. Except now there are no deviations whatsoever to it. It's literally just the same story with better graphics.
All right. Everybody's favorite anime series. I love that logo. It's sick.
All right, there we go. Like,
New
Here we
news
go.
just joined. Oh, okay.
watch on stream.
Do you see the how ecstatic he is for 2 new characters?
Because it's more content for him.
Man, but all right, that's fine. But what I'm saying is, if he can do this for content, then I can make content say, yo, you're tripping, my dude. You're hyping people up for nothing. This is the same reason that Syriax commented in my video years ago when I was talking about all of the YouTubers just hyping up Kakarot. Bro, I understand. If you're hyped, then fine. Be hyped. But it's just weird that you're hyped for every new game that comes out. It never fails. I mean, I don't understand why you can't just be like, oh, I mean, Storm 4. I don't know. I just feel like, nobody tells the truth. Everybody, all this is a facade. If I don't act surprised, nobody's going to like it. I doubt that. I'm pretty sure if you was like, man, this trailer literally looks like Storm 4. This kind of looks like ass.
I get what you're saying, because
You know?
if we accept this, we're accepting garbage.
Thank you.
We're accepting anything. We'll accept anything. But that seems to be the way the masses is. This channel is geared towards children, bro. You can tell. So he's gonna manipulate these kids. He's gonna have to keep the dollars going. That man just does nothing but mods and reviews, bro. Like, he don't make original content. There's no I don't get it. I never did, man. I wouldn't want to watch his shit.
Mm-hmm.
I would look at his stuff sometimes to do a build around the stuff, but it wasn't his. Everything is handed to him. Everything is made for him. I don't even think he does his own editing. Like, you know what I mean? It's like one of those, like, I'm not into slow plays and his stuff. But I get what he's got to do. He got to generate that hype, otherwise he ain't going to eat off that game. He got to eat off this game. Like I said, bro, you going to get bored doing what he do. You ain't got shit to do. You ain't got no original content. You going to get bored. You just going to get bored, bro. But you could tell, bro, like, this stuff, it almost seems like if there was, not to be like, how do I put this without being? All right, you know how they hype us up during those trailers we get for new games. They'll have like some couple people on the couch on the dais.
Yeah.
They'll have you talk about it. That's what he looks like to me. Okay, we're gonna give it to Slow Play. Slow Play, tell us about the new Dragon Ball game. Oh man, this is so awesome, guys. We got new jackets coming. We got new beards. Oh man, they put my glasses in the game and my faux hawk or whatever that is called. I don't know. It looks like Ace Ventura. But what? Bye, Mom. I love you. Need help? You know? All right.
Now your to your point that you made, you know, his content is more or less review stuff anyway. That's exactly why I wanted to see an actual channel that games, or at least tries to. So I also have Afro Senjus, and their reaction is almost identical. Almost.
He's Stormhead, ain't he? He came from this shit like that. That's the only reason I was watching him, because he was doing Storm.
And that,
So
and,
I totally expect him to suck this off.
but he didn't. But he didn't.
Oh, he didn't?
No, actually, no. He's a tiny bit. He's a little bit more tame than Slow Plays is, and it'll be coming from a guy that actually, like you said, he came from Storm. So if somebody would be hyped for it, see, like he may say that he plays, he don't play no Storm for his channel. He ain't never played no Storm, you know. So I just, you know, I get it, you know.
Let me give you this real quick. So say I never played Kakarot before in my life.
Yeah.
Right? So say President Rose was trying to sell me Kakarot, right? On one of his videos, he's telling me they've got a new open world. You can go to Otherworld now. We can fight there and all this good ass shit, right?
Yeah.
What a nice trailer, and that size of the channel, I can see how I would get into the hype, if that makes sense.
It does.
Like, you know, like watching, like, I'm just looking at his video, like he telling me all about this new stuff that's coming. Now again, I hate Kakarot, but I can see how that could grab somebody to be like, well, damn, when did this game come out? You know what I mean? Like, maybe that's what he's trying to do, like trying to get people to. It just seems weird how y'all overextend the hype when Bandai and them don't. They give out a shit trailer. But us, we're the greatest game ever, the greatest stuff. This is the best stuff. It's like y'all doing that when they don't even care. They just threw out a shit trailer. Like y'all are overhyping things for no reason. It's almost like y'all work for them, but y'all don't. Like, right? Like you would think you would work for them.
Yeah.
The way y'all be talking about this shit, y'all be trying to sell this to us. That's the thing. Y'all trying to sell it. Not Bandai. It be the content creators trying to sell y'all the game.
The virtual door-to-door salesman. Dead ass.
This time he can't fuck your mother. All right, the milkman can't get in.
All right, I'm gonna let him say it. I'm gonna go through the rest of it. Let him say his piece, and then we'll move to Afro. I just want y'all to see his hype.
Somebody moved in on Ace. Somebody just joined the Discord. Who is this?
Impossible. There's only 2 spots.
I see a nigga eating pizza, Mr. Otaku. Eating pizza, I can see it.
Wahahaha.
How are you in here, bro?
I don't know. See you later.
Who was that?
How did he? That little fucker went in and changed. That little fucker went in and changed my shit.
No, I did not.
It should only be 2 people in here right now.
No, it allowed me to join.
Impossible.
I was looking. So let me tell you.
I need
how
to fix it.
this.
Hold on,
So,
I'm live, man. I'm live right now.
Live.
I'll have to look into that. I thought I made it where it was only 2 people, so they couldn't join. It's all right. That's my dude. He wasn't going to say nothing crazy, but all right. So it's all good. Yeah, I don't know. I don't understand how that was crazy. I know I said it to 2, but he's got admin privileges. That might have been what it is. But all right. So yeah, all right. Let's finish him, and then we'll go to Afro. Okay.
Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Here we go. Okay, so it's like, and it is coming this year.
All right. Do you see how he's contemplating? Right. He's going. All right. Now what do I say? Because there's nothing. You see how he's okay. So it is coming this year. He's running out of stuff to say.
It'll be for PS4 as well, which makes sense because it's like exactly like Storm 4. That's great. That's amazing. I think this is gonna be a lot of fun.
You see, like, bro, all the excitement is gone now. It is gone now, bro.
Storm, bro. It is literally Storm.
It is.
Storm.
It's Storm.
Game, y'all.
So now we're gonna look at Afro Senju's reaction because Afro is an actual player. If somebody is going to be hyped, at least for the reason of he actually enjoyed these games back in the day, we'll get something that looks like it should be hyped for a reason, at least out of his reaction. So let's watch.
Okay, I got it right here. Okay. Oh, hell no, bro.
Do you see that?
Ah, hell no.
Oh, hell no. Do you see what I'm saying? A person that actually plays the games immediately is like, wow, really? Are you serious? Now, that's the main part that I wanted y'all to see, because the rest of it's just him talking with his buddies, and they make him rewind it one time. But I do want to show y'all right where they added the new characters. Let's look at his hype compared to slow plays.
All right. Is this it, bro?
No. Wait.
Wait.
Oh, that's dope. That's dope.
It's just mods.
That's
bro.
really
They're
dope.
already doing that for years.
That's what I'm saying. And you hear, oh, that's dope. That's really dope. It's like, okay, they gave you.
He don't care, bro.
He don't care.
Oh, that's cool.
That is my point.
It's like,
Somebody.
It's like someone showing you something. You know what I mean? Like, and you're not interested. Oh, that's cool, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's cool. All right, let me go back to my bit. We're doing what I was doing.
It's something. You know what I mean? Like, it's something. It's a thing.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that's pretty cool. All right, man. Hell yeah, man. All right, have a good time.
You drew it? Okay, that's good. All right, I like to hear it.
This is just my point exactly. You know, it's one thing, like you said, if it's your job to, you know, hype this stuff up. But nobody on YouTube is getting paid by Bandai Namco to hype this stuff up. They do it because they have made a channel off of hyping up new games that they'll never play, because that's the meta. And then you've seen in Slow Play's video him just sitting there like, now what do I, like, literally you could read his face, and his face said, what do I say now? Because I've said everything I could. Because there's nothing much you can say is what he said. Oh, hell no. Or, oh, okay, that's dope. That's all you can say about this. And it's shameful that these are the games that they give us for the content creators to hype up. That's part of the reason why our games are so bad nowadays. Because a content creator will go out of his way to make a video, make content, and get paid for it from Google just so they can have a little bit of money in their pocket. Because Slow Plays won't be playing this game. At least not on stream. He won't be making no money off of it. And like I said, I'm not talking bad about Slow Plays, Afro Senju, or anybody that has been hyped for this. All I'm saying is, why even lie? Why even go out of your way to try and hype something up you know is going to look like crap? It's going to turn out to be garbage. I mean, that would be like them saying, oh, well, Xenoverse did good, so instead of Xenoverse 3, we're going to put out Xenoverse 2.5, and it's going to be Xeno 1 and Xenoverse 2 all in one game with better graphics. It's just...
He would, bro. I literally saw him on Xenoverse 1 the other day, bro. I saw it, bro. I saw it. I didn't click on the video, but I saw the thumbnail. Back on Xeno 1. This is crazy. It was crazy. What's crazy? What is crazy about Xeno 1?
Nothing.
This is crazy,
It's crazy. It's crazy that it's 30 frames per second.
Yeah, this is fucking crazy. Blue Hurricane actually works. This is crazy, y'all. Like, right? Like, what the fuck? That Kai dude still in the lobby. Crazy.
Yeah, it just sucks, man.
You
Yeah.
know, they hype beasts, bro. They hype beasts. That's what they are. They are hype beasts. They're a hype channel.
Yeah.
That channel is to hype anything Bandai related. Like, right? They are Bandai monsters, bro. Like,
For real.
that's him, Rakudo, all those dudes. They're just Bandai heads, bro. Like, they're here to hype Bandai. That's what their channel likes. They know those kids love that shit. What do you do with the kids? Gotta drink the Kool-Aid. So they drinking the Kool-Aid, bro. Like, Jesus juice. Like, right?
Jesus juice. I just...
They drinking the juice, man.
I look at it and I think to myself, you know, how much better would games be if we didn't have people just trying to make a buck hyping these shitty games up? Think about it, if every time a game came out, Like when Kakarot came out, and everybody was like, "Oh, this is gonna be the best." And as soon as it comes out, everybody goes, "Yo, this is not what I thought this was gonna be. I shouldn't have hyped this up." And then the next time they come out with a new game trailer, they don't act quite as hyped because they're like, "I don't want to be let down like last time." And then they get the game and it's another shitty game. And they say, "Wow, this game freaking sucks." If every content creator was telling it how it is, the company would be forced to make better games. Because we don't listen to Bandai Namco. Bandai Namco listens to money. And if all the big YouTubers quit hyping this trash up, they wouldn't make no money. Because I'm willing to guarantee you that most of their sales from people seeing it as a trailer come from YouTubers reacting to it. Because we don't watch TV no more. We stay on YouTube. We stay on Twitter. We stay on all these little websites and apps that TV has just fallen to the wayside by. You'll never see an anime game on a TV commercial anymore. Ever. It's rare you see any games on TV now. Because almost everybody's on their phone. I don't know. That's just what I get from it. I think that if they would actually say what it is, I think we would have better games. I think Bandai Namco would have been started making better games. Because it's sad that the only real games that have come out have been Naruto and Dragon Ball. One Piece kind of has something now, but that's just now. One Piece has been out since '93 or something like that.
They've been begging for a Bleach game.
Yeah, like,
my screen all day.
And I get it, those games don't really make a whole lot of money. Demon Slayer, for instance, but
they hyped that up to no end, and look what happened to that.
Yeah, and see, like that's a perfect example, bro. Demon Slayer had the chance to be able to be the next big anime game, right? Sega actually had an opportunity to show Bandai Namco, "Hey, look, you better get your shit together, because if you don't, I'm going to be taking all your stuff and I'll be making a better version of it." Yeah, right now it's Demon Slayer, but next it'll be One Piece. After that, it'll be Naruto, and after that, it'll be Dragon Ball. But instead, what did Sega do? They said, "Oh, we're going to cut the FPS in half for PlayStation 4 and Xbox One." Not because it couldn't take the memory. It's not that they couldn't actually program it. They did it so your dumbass would go buy the new PS5 and the new Xbox. Because they know that they need sales for that. So instead of them making a top-tier fucking game for both platforms, they sandbagged us. And now look where it is. Nobody plays it no more. I have the game to this day. I don't play it.
Damn, you really got it?
Damn sure do, bro. I made content on it at the beginning, bro. Nobody wanted to see it.
Yeah.
Nobody wanted to see it because nobody could play it to it. It's just like Xenoverse 1. Xenoverse 1 was 30 frames per second. That's why most people did not play online. That's part of the reason why they took it out of the esports. Because right when Xenoverse 1 came out, it was right there. It had a spot at esport at their little fighting game thing. It was right there with Tekken and Mortal Kombat and all that shit. Then they realized, oh shit, it's only 30 frames per second. This kind of is a lie. We can't do this. It's not really fair.
Where we asked the dude, and he said he wasn't gonna even change it. He had no plans to change that shit.
Yeah. And I asked the guy that gave me my code for the beta that, apparently he gave to somebody else. But I asked him, I said, are there any plans in making the 30 frames per second on the older consoles to 60? He said, no, there are no plans to do that. Which showed me right then and there, Sega is the exact same as Bandai Namco. They just want the money. They seen how Bandai Namco did it. They said, oh, we can do that too. We make some easy money off of them. Because whatever we put out, they're going to buy because we slap the anime logo on it.
My hero.
I mean, look at y'all. And don't get me wrong. Listen, a lot of people are going to take this bad. Yeah, My Hero was another one, but a lot of people are going to take this bad. That Dokkan shit, that ain't no fucking gas. So trash. That is the worst fucking game that has ever come out. Yet, I think it's the best-selling mobile game ever in anime. Like, ever.
Better than Legends?
I think so. Or it may be Legends. I don't remember which one it is. One of them you can't get over here. You have to be in Japan to get. I don't remember which one it is. It's either Heroes or I don't remember which one. But it's like the Hero Coliseum shit. It's literally what it is. Except with cards or summonings. I don't remember. And a lot of people like that stuff. And I understand if you do. But my point is there's no talent in that. It's literally a gacha game.
It's money for money.
Yeah, money for money.
Pay for play. Like, think about what Ryan, it did for Ryan.
Mm-hmm.
Ryan was an actual YouTuber, content creator, making Dragon Ball stuff. He would do Pokemon card reviews, Digimon card reviews, fucking Yu-Gi-Oh! Stuff. Like, he just be going everywhere. Xenoverse and shit.
As soon as he hit Dokkan.
Dokkan took him over, bro. That's it. We turn on the camera, we turn on the mic, and we peel off foil.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, you get the same cards that you always get. It almost reminds me as a kid when I would go like, Mom, can I grab this? And we at checkout, can I get this? Oh, all right, take it. Grab the card. Okay, cool. And then I'd open it. It'd be like 15 different pieces of energy.
Yeah, bro. And it's like, I don't have but 2 Pokemon in this pack.
You know what I'm saying?
I won't get another pack for 2 weeks.
That's what I'm watching on the channel. That's literally what we're watching. We're watching folks get disappointed. Oh, damn, guys. I didn't get another thing. Well, maybe next video. Man, fuck next video. Like, videos, bro. You ain't getting the cards you supposed to be getting. I'm over here spending money like an idiot. And in a way, it's kind of weird. Like, me and my brother were talking about this, but it's kind of gambling in a way.
It is.
It's gambling.
It is. That's exactly what it is, bro. Go ahead. Keep preaching.
You want them to get their parents' money because, you know, kids can't have their own stuff.
Thank you.
You want them to spend all over on these games for gambling. Because it's different from buying skins and shit like that. That's guaranteed.
Mm-hmm.
DLCs, other than Xenoverse, is guaranteed. Like,
Yeah,
guaranteed.
and that's how they starting to get us on regular games. Oh, well, yeah, you're gonna buy it, but you gotta actually do the mission that the brand new mission that we gave you to play. You gotta do that first before you get it. Then you realize, oh, well, I may have to play this mission for 2 hours straight before I get it. It's like, I didn't think I spent $15 to spend 5 hours on the game just trying to get the move. I thought I was going to get the move and then start being able to learn how to use it.
You spend the $15 and you might get a chance to get the items that you paid for because they will be locked in a raid that you didn't know about.
Yeah.
So I missed it completely. I missed the outfit that I paid the money for. Where's my Bergamo outfit? Still don't have it. But I paid for that fucking DLC because of the Bergamo outfit.
Yep.
I literally said it on stream, but I still don't have the outfit. So it's just like, bro, it's a waste. You know what I mean? Like,
It's a total waste.
Fuck. Xenoverse model is trash in that way.
It is.
In that regard, they are all horrible.
Terrible.
Like, that's some crazy ass shit.
I just wish that.
Might get a chance to get the items.
And I just don't understand why, like, it's so hard for other content creators to see this problem. And, like, let's just say they actually do, right? Then that...
Oh, they know, bro. They know.
But then that arises another question. If they actually know and feel the way we do, how shitty do you have to be to keep doing what you're doing?
Dollars.
That's all I'm saying, bro. If they see it the way we see it, you have got to be a shitty person to do this every damn DLC. So I would like to think that they don't see it exactly how we see it. They see it as, oh, well, I'm just giving it a shot. It's not me being misleading. That's what I hope. But
What my understanding was, they were always like that. They were the type of kids that bought anything Dragon Ball.
and you may be right.
That's what Rhyme strikes to me. He had Dragon Ball PJs. He had Dragon Ball shower curtains. Like, that nigga was Dragon Ball Z'd out. So he will buy any fucking thing that relates to it. But now that they get paid and they're, sponsors and all this shit, they gotta cut to. They have to cut to.
Yeah, in my
Like
opinion,
being on
that's
a
what it
team.
is.
It's like, I love the Lions. They're a crappy team, but they're our crappy team.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But you're going to stick to your team, and that's what they're doing. They're going to stick to this Dragon Ball shit, even if it's ass. Imagine if Dragon Ball Z had Paper Mario type of game. They play it. They play the fuck out of it.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Show would.
Trash,
Show would.
They play the fuck out of it because this This is how they're geared towards it, man. They're the Dragon Ball heads. It's crazy when I think of Dragon Ball games and news and shit.
Yeah.
I know they're gonna make a video, and I know those guys are gonna do it. So it's just like, yeah, they're the hype guys. They're the hype guys. They're the guys that need to hype that shit up, not us. They need us to tell the truth. Our fans and our supporters need us to tell the truth. We not finna lie to y'all. At least me, I'm not. I know Zajan ain't. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, nah, I know a lot of y'all be thinking, like, well, Custom, you're a boomer. You just don't like games. You don't like this type of game. You're just not an RPG kind of guy. You're not the... No. That's far from the truth.
Actually, it's the exact opposite because we got to play the best RPGs. Yeah. Skyrim's like the best RPG, like one of the best RPGs to ever be created, bro. And they created with, like, the least amount of money a game could be created with. I literally played the shit out that game, and it has terrible fighting mechanics. Yet it was still fun.
Yeah, I mean, like, people shit on Capcom versus Marvel 3.
Yeah.
And I loved it. Like, I thought it was straight.
Yeah, I mean...
Like, what's wrong with it? Fuck it. Like, fuck it.
I don't know. It irks me seeing the same... It would be like, for instance, y'all know I play guitar, so... It would be like, because I play guitar, anytime that a new song comes out and there's a guitar in it, I like it. When you know that's not the case because we all have specific types of music we like, right? So you kind of lean towards your favorite genre. Now, I love all types of music, but I've never been, and I can play guitar better than, I would say, 7.5 out of 10 people. And that's probably being really humble actually. For anybody that's heard any of my music, y'all have heard me solo, y'all have heard me, like, I can literally make music from the bottom or from the ground up. I can make a whole song. I can do atmospheric stuff where it's like background music. I can literally do covers of songs. So I have the talent to be one of the best guitar players ever, right? Yet, I don't hype up everything that I hear on a guitar. Or, like, let's say a perfect example, one of my favorite bands, when they come out with an album, back in the day, perfect example was Linkin Park. They didn't have they didn't do no soloing or nothing like that, but I still loved the sound that they gave, right? And the main reason was because of their guitars. I loved how heavy they sounded, especially in Paper Cut, or Hybrid Theory, not Paper Cut, but Hybrid Theory, that album, the one with Paper Cut, In the End, like their biggest album ever. So when they come out with Minutes to Midnight and only 2 songs sound like the last album, I'm like, it's not a good album. But I was still a Linkin Park fan, I wasn't, they suck, they're trash. No, I was just like, they could have done better with that album.
Jay-Z, okay? Jay-Z made their careers.
I won't deny you on that. But I won't deny you on that. But yeah, it's like when I watch bands, when they first come out, like Asking Alexandria, anybody that has ever listened to them, they used to be my top band. Like when I heard the first album, Stand Up and Scream, it was over, bro. I fell in love with that metalcore aspect, bro. And they're not even from America; they're from the UK. And then and they could solo and stuff. They their guitar players were really good. Not to mention, everybody, it was just a great, sounding band. When they come out with their third album and it sounded like dog water, I was like, no, I was like, it's over. I'll never hear another amazing album from them again. And that's exactly what happened. It's one of the things where, and I know it's going to vary with people, but I'm not going to sit here and tell you, because it's my favorite band, I'm going to hype it up. Because it's my favorite thing, I'm going to hype it up. I'm going to look at it, listen to it, play it, whatever the case may be. If it's not good, I'm not going to get on and pretend like it is. It's just impossible for me to do that. It just is. So to watch anybody do that, every time a new game comes out, it's just like, bruh, how do you even have anybody watching these? Like everybody that's watching these have watched you do this for the last 3 years. Do they not care that you're lying? I don't know. It baffles me. Yeah, I'm gonna use a real white word.
If you look at the comment section,
Bamboozled.
some people might be agreeing with you.
Actually,
I don't know,
yeah, you got a point. Let's look at the comment section real quick. Let's
teens be watching, do adults be watching? That's why I think it's more kid friendly. They're looking for kids. Maybe
All right.
they're looking for it. You ever think they're looking for it to be good, so then that way they can be hyped for the game and play it, so they're not bored? I don't know.
I mean, I thought that at one point, like it was all, just to, be as hopeful as possible. But it would be like, you going to the same restaurant every damn week, ordering the same meal, hoping it's going to be better than the last time. And every time you go, it is always a letdown. How long are you going to keep going to that same restaurant? All right, so we got, can't wait for Storm 5 to come. The logo is sick and the name isn't bad. But he's talking about Storm 5. I can understand them wanting a Storm 5, So then I love the soundtrack. Can't wait to see Ender and Ashra's moveset. Trash. Ender and Ashra is crazy hype. Are you serious? The characters we dreamed about. Bro, there are 2 characters that haven't been relevant in 20 years. They have not been relevant in 20 years. They are not hype. The characters we dreamed about. First Naruto game in 7 years. I'm actually excited for. You're excited for a remake. These are the same people that would buy freaking Raging Blast. This would be the same people that bought a Raging Blast remake. But none of these people make content. All these people are watching us make content. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, CC2. We got new Storm content and Kakarot for 2023. That says a lot. Bro, this is so hype. I can't wait to play this. I've owned every game in the Storm series so far, but now I need to add one more to my collection. Do you see it? It's not, oh man, this game looks like it's going to be fun, new, and a hell of an experience. No, this is hype. I have every game in the collection. Now I get to add one more. So you would want, you don't even need to buy the game. You have it. You already have it. Oh, you get 2 new characters if you pay full price for the game.
Wait, you get 2 new characters?
Yeah, the Ashura, the Indra and Ashura, if I'm not mistaken, they're not in Storm 4. So literally, a trailer for a new game gives you 2 new characters, but the game isn't a new game. It is a remake of 4 other games, all combined into one, using the exact same moves and abilities that all the other games had them using. Yet, this is hype. Honestly, it looks like Storm 4, which honestly I'm not complaining about, and I get that. I just thought it actually would have been Storm 5 with a new story and stuff. But I am so far, all right, that's confusing. I'm enjoying the concept. I will like, will there actually be multiple playable characters? Posted this before watching. That means that he had not even seen the trailer. Because they were hyping this up as this was going to be Storm 5. And it turned out to be Storm 4 Connections, a remake. Just like how they did Kakarot. You remember it was Project Dragon Ball Z, and then when they showed the first trailer, everybody was like, "What the fuck is this?" And it was like, "Oh, it's actually Kakarot. It's actually Kakarot."
Yeah, that shit was ass.
Yes, bro.
Project Goku or some shit. It was like they named the game after him or something. That shit was ass. Project Goku.
Oh, bro, look, here we go. Is it just me, or is this going to make you do everything you did in the old Storm games? Yes. Yes, it is. That's exactly what it's going to do, bro. It's not a new game, bro, but they're going to market it like it is. Yeah. So for every 5 5, 6, 7, 8. Every 8 comments you have. It's probably more like 1 out of every 10 comments is like this. Is it just me, or does this look like Storm 4? So 9 out of 10 people at minimum are hyped for this when it's nothing new. Oh, you got 2 new characters, but when Storm 4 Connections comes out, they're going to charge you $70 for the game. You just paid $35 for 1 character.
But they know that they're sheep. That's what I'm saying. This is not for us. This is for sheeps. This is for idiots. This is for people who care about that. Like, think about it. I'm not a Funko Pop buying guy.
Right.
But I understand why people buy it.
Mm.
But you know what I mean? They just like to collect things. Maybe you got some bozos out there that want to collect this weird ass shit. I just, like me, man, I'm fucking good. I'm just like, I'm not going for it. I never did. I haven't owned Storm. My brother did, but not me. I never owned the Storm game. I'm good.
Yeah,
I didn't like the fast pay. I didn't feel like it was super competitive.
No,
I really didn't.
me neither. It's not like it's a bad game.
Like,
no, but
it's a good game to play one of your favorite characters.
Yeah,
that's cool.
For sure.
Shit. Other than that, I'm good, bro.
Yeah.
But they're hypebeats. They have to hype this up.
I just wish that they.
I want to see who's not a hype. That's what I want to see react. Globku. Like Globku does a good job when he does his reviews.
Well, let's see what Globku said on it.
He's an unbiased type of fellow. He'll give you the truth. Why
Let's
is
see.
it Piccolo versus fucking? What was that? Who is that?
Dark Blade 474.
He getting reported.
Yeah, I'm reporting this. Now I'm just.
Report that. That's spam or some bullshit. Report that shit.
All right.
Child touching and stuff. That's that one.
Oh my God. Let him live his life. He's just trying to copy Death Battle, bro. Just give him some time. All right, let's see how he reacts, because I haven't seen his reaction yet. It's 9 minutes, bro. New features, expectations. Let's just.
Where it's blocked off.
I don't know. I would like to have faith, but I just go off of what I've experienced playing the Storm series for a long time.
A new Naruto Storm game has just been announced and it's coming out this year. And the announcement
says a lot.
Was a big disappointment. Storm Twitter is not happy about this.
Thank you, Globku. Thank you, Globku. Thank you for saying it. Thank you.
He ain't get his hand held by the brass.
Nope.
He got sponsors too. He up there in numbers. He get hella views, but you don't see him sucking the dick.
Nope.
I say dick now because it's not a T. It's a dick. It's a dick now. It's no longer titties. It's no longer sucking the teeth. It's no longer milking. It's the different milk. Okay? They're sucking it. All right? They're sucking it.
They got that Gok 3000 going.
But I'm here to maybe offer you a
Happy Black History Month.
Oh wait, am I sharing it for you to see?
Yeah.
Okay.
different perspective. Yes, this announcement was very disappointing. I agree. And that's because what you're watching right now is not Storm 4 or any Storm collection that's been released in the past. This is the trailer for the new Storm game. And for us following the scene, we've kept up with the leaks. We saw Bandai filing a trademark for Storm Connections. We were expecting a full sequel to the Storm series, so this was not everything we hoped for. But whose fault is that? We've set these expectations too high, we have no one to blame but ourselves. Because in a world where we didn't know...
I disagree with that 110%, but I'm gonna let him finish before I rebuttal.
About any of this. The expectation was Storm is done. CyberConnect 2 said they were not making any more Storm games, so that was it. That was the expectation. And in that world, I think this trailer would have been absolutely fine. I don't think it would be the hypest trailer, but it would be on par with something like the Road to Boruto announcement at the time. Now, what I will say negatively about this trailer is that it didn't not make a good job at clarifying what exactly the game is and what it is doing new. So let's break down everything we know so far, but keep in mind there are still a lot of questions that haven't been answered yet.
Alright, so yeah, so we're gonna... Alright, that was the main thing I wanted. That's another 2.5 minutes of him just explaining the new features. And if you only have 2.5 minutes to explain all the new features, that ain't many new features. So yeah, that kind of proves our point that, you know, there are people that
Square and X. That's new. Like, I was not able to do that.
now you can block using your analog stick. You can now do the spin move with circle.
I lean my controller forward like an airplane game, and then my guy moves fluidly. Crazy. Or what, like RDC, you flip the controller when you do the combos.
Yeah.
You do the 10-hit combo, you flip the controller. Now we can do that, guys.
Or like,
wait, does it have a rematch button? Because that'll be OP.
bro. Or like did you ever watch Rooster Teeth and Newgrounds back in the day?
I am black.
Well, see, Rooster Teeth are the people that do Death Battle now. They used to be really funny. They used to do skits. And one of the skits was playing this game where it actually happened. This was how cool games used to be back in the day. Since there wasn't much online compatibility, you would have to play. I think it was the Snake game.
My mom bought me a 6-pack. Wow. That's the first time.
But one of the battles, what you have to do in order to beat the boss, because as soon as the boss battle starts, your controller just stops working. And the joke was, because he was just, you know, in the game, he was Snake. He was just killing everybody. Like, he would kill the people that he would talk to over the intercoms and everything, right? So when he gets into the match, right, it's all drawn and shit. The villain goes, "So, you like to play Castlevania?" And that's a totally different game. So the dude plays, wait, what? And it's like, because the game would read your last save file from any other game other than that game, and it would read it out to you. Yes.
What the fuck?
So then it would proceed. So not only would it screw with you mentally, because you're a kid going, how the fuck does it know, even though your memory card is still plugged in, how the fuck does it know that I play Castlevania? And then, you know, he's like, oh my God, I can't do anything. So like, then it goes a couple days later. He's like, hey, yeah, man, I can't get past that level. He goes, oh yeah, you gotta unplug your controller from part 1 and put it in compartment 2. He goes, oh damn, how am I supposed to figure that out? He's like, oh, well, the colonel tells you. He goes, oh, well, damn. He goes, why? Oh, well, I shot him. And then the guy comes out the phone and shoots the guy that was on the phone call with him. Because it's like, but that's what I'm saying. Like, those are the types of things where you can have some awesome things in a game that will make a game stand out forever. And I never played the Snake games, but I know that that's a part of that game. And if I was, you know, playing those games at the time, that would have been crazy, you know, as a kid to like have to come across that. But throughout time, games have gotten simpler, easier to play, and just overall very mediocre. And it's to where he said that the only reason that this game was hyped to begin with was because of us. I disagree. It was hyped because we all, for some reason, I can't remember who it was, but one of the people that does all the leaks and stuff, he truly thought it was Storm 5. And so everybody started believing it. And when it turned out to be this, he was like, oh, shit. So I don't think it's our fault, Globku, on that end. I think more or less it's people that do nothing but hype these new games up, because you came in at first and immediately said it was a big disappointment. This is not good. So
he watched it. He didn't react to it. He watched it and did the video.
Exactly. So, but that's also the point. I don't think he'd have been like, oh my God, that is so hype. I doubt that's what he'd have been like, you know?
Oh yeah.
He'd have been just like he'd have probably been like me and you, like, this is like Storm 4.
The first words was underwhelming, bro. He was being legit. That was the first words.
And yeah, they could have said that they wasn't making no Storm games, you know? But when you say, hey, we're coming out with a new game, what are we supposed to think? They didn't say, oh, well, we're gonna come out with a game that you can have that'll be new, but it's not a new game. You think people go buy it? No. You think anybody's gonna cover it? No. So off rip, the company itself, Bandai's, lies to us to get us hyped to begin with. It's not our faults, because they could have been come out and said, Nah, this is just a remastered version of all the games. And
Well,
since
no,
it's just
if you're just but my bad, bro. But if you're
You
just
good.
saying that, then our whole like premise to this shit when it comes to them would be like, nah, bro, it is our fault. We're the ones hyping it.
No. All right.
You know, those guys.
When he says, but that's my point. Those specific people, but it's not like they're getting told off rip, hey, this is just a remake. So they feel justified with their hype. They feel like, I think they feel like they are justified because they don't, Bandai Namco is just I'm going to say it. I think, they just a sleazy, money-hungry company. And that's just because I've been playing Bandai games every so often throughout my life. I played the Budokai series. I played Rage and Blast 2. I played Xeno 1, Xeno 2. I played Strikers. I played a little bit of Storm 4. And I played like half of Storm 3. So, how many times do you have to get burned by the fire before you realize, hey, if I touch this fire, it's going to burn me? How many times do they have to do this before you go, all right, guys, it's probably not going to be that crazy? And it's like, I don't know, maybe it's an ethics thing to me. With these people that...
You're trying to get these guys to be on a moral stand ground.
And that's an uphill losing battle.
Thousands of subscribers. They have, like, bro, they live off this. They're riding off this. So
Yeah.
They have to suck the dick. They have to. If they're not sucking the dick, if they're not whoring, they're not eating. Just like a hoe.
Make a fair point.
To do it. Like, there's no other, like, if you do gaming, they do gaming, bro.
Mm-hmm.
They don't do vlogs. They don't do pranks. They don't do big YouTuber-type TikTok shits. They're all lame. They do video games. So what do you do when a video game comes out? You're going to have to suck the dick, even if it's trash. Like, for instance, I just played Fortnite, right? And I'm like, oh, Apex is coming out. I'm going to big up Apex, too, because I know both games are going to complement each other. Both are competition. I'm going to eat off both. So I'm going to tell you what's wrong about both games and what's right. But I'm going to continuously keep doing that because I know I'm going to eat off of it. So if a new game comes out, say that there's another game like Apex. Like, and it's like, bro, I don't know, bro. It's just like Apex. I'm not with it, bro. I'm not fucking with that shit.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like, nah, I got to. Think about what happened with the Call of Duty. It's not Black Ops, but they still was like, oh, Warzone's good. Make sure you get Warzone. Warzone's all right. Like, everyone I talked to hated it at first. It's not Black Ops. It sucks. They took away this. They took away that. But they're all playing it now because that's the only fucking game. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's like you have to. Like, it's weird.
And that's part of the reason why I kind of, I got out of the first-person shooter sphere. I used to play Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3. I played Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, Black Ops 3. I played all those games online, competitively. I'd come home from school after practice, or like later after I graduated, I'd get off of work after working 7 hours, after going to school for 4-5 hours, and then I would come home and I would play the game for 4-5 hours if I could, with my buddies. I used to play Modern Warfare 2 heavy. Modern Warfare 3 was my shit back in the day. But eventually, after I bought Black Ops 3, I was just like, I'm not wasting my money on this no more. Nothing's changing. It's literally the same game now. Nothing ever changes. It's very similar and reminiscent to old NCAA football games. Every year, it seems like, because they would have a brand new game every year. And it would have the new players that were recruited for the following year. And the way that they used to make it where it was 1 year behind. So, like, if it came out in 2000, right, you had everybody from the 1999 season. But eventually, they started making it where I think it was like 03 or 04, I don't remember. They made it for the next season. So you would get the game and you would have all the players that were going to be on the team for that year. So you could play games that were happening that week on your system against your friends or whatever. And it would be very up to date. And every year, I remember because I got almost I probably owned almost every NCAA football game. That was like one of the games my dad did not mind buying because I played football throughout high school. Like I played football for like 10, 12 years, something like that. And when I just got to the point where I was like, I wonder if they fixed the defensive back problem. And one of the things that would happen is you would throw the football, right? Or you would, no, the best example would be you're on defense. The team would throw the football. You go to intercept it, right? Your character would jump up in the air, make a perfect diamond to catch the football. This is how you catch a football? Just like this, ladies and gentlemen. I'm teaching y'all something. This is how you catch a football? He would make the perfect diamond, and the football, I'm talking about you would be in perfect position. The football would phase through. It would literally go through his hands and hit the receiver in a way that should have never been caught. And it was never fixed. So I just sat down one day while I was playing it. I was just like, what are they doing to make this shit better? Like, you can only fix the running mechanic so many years in a row. You know, because I remember watching them. Characters used to run like this when you was running the football. Then characters started being able to do this right here. Then it was fluent. You could cut. But it was like they used that as an excuse. Oh, we fixed this time. So the next year, they'll fix one new thing. The next game, they'll fix one new thing. They never truly made the game as good as it could possibly be. So this ain't a new issue. It's just, back then I wasn't into YouTube like I am now. And I'm pretty sure that if I'd have went back to YouTube back then, I probably would have had the same problem. But then again, that's a sports game. People that play sports are pretty much no nonsense until it comes to sports. And then they lose their minds on the dumbest issues. But that probably would have been one of the things. Like, motherfucker, fix the defensive backs every game. I pay $60 every year for a new game, and I'm still having the problems I had 10 years ago with this. You know? I don't know. I felt like I had to talk about it, and we probably will every time they come out with a new game, and you know the hype beasts come out, you know, and start going crazy when they shouldn't be. It's like you said. Maybe that's just the roles that we were put in. Maybe we're just here to call them out on their stuff because it's not like we're going to change their minds, you know?
That's the thing, like, but that's all right. I'm not here to sway anyone's.
I am! Do it! I'm just kidding.
I'm just here to tell you my opinion.
Yeah.
I know exactly what they're doing. Y'all do. You know, they got y'all. They got the mask on, they robbing y'all. Like, you know what I'm saying? They fooling y'all. They not fooling me. That's the thing. That's what I'm saying. Their shit is geared towards kids. It is. They can't argue that it isn't.
Yeah.
It's geared towards kids. You may hit that thing that says my videos aren't for kids, but I can play a slow plays video, a Syriax video for my daughter and be perfectly fine.
Yeah.
Their shit's for it's Nick Jr.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it is. Ryan too. It's all Nick Jr. Nothing wrong with that. Gets paid. Whatever you.
Yeah, I mean it's smart. It is. It's smart.
Even dude went back to Blues Clues. You know what I'm saying? He was a musician.
Yeah.
It's something that you do, bro. Like that's what I think, bro. I think their shit is Nick Jr.'s. It's just one of those things why I stopped watching. I fell off because I'm like, I'm not a kid.
Yeah.
This almost feels like you have to be a kid in order to enjoy that content.
It does.
And when you got niggas who hype beasts like that, I can't stand that shit.
Yeah.
Like, I can't. I know why you're doing it, but it's one of those things where like, oh, your integrity or pride. Nah. Money is money. You need to pay your bills. You need to pay your bills. Don't give me integrity when you work for a boss that's shitty.
I'll be the first. I'll also be. I'm sorry. I'll also be the first to say too, though, that I kind of feel like it's almost the same as a woman selling her body. Money's money, but that's not something you could. That's not what you should do. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's not.
Gets the money, bro. Whatever gets you the money, they gotta pay their bills. They gotta whore themselves out. That's
Man,
why I said sucking the dick.
That hurts.
No longer sucking the teeth. It's cuckold. It's fucking. Chuck the cyber thugs, all of them.
Maybe I care so much. Maybe I care so much because regardless of how you look at, yeah.
I care so little.
Maybe the only reason I care is because at the end of the day, regardless of what anybody says, like I said earlier, YouTube is the new TV, and regardless of yeah, you may have to get $1, but you're influencing a hell of a lot of young people, the young generation. And at some point, and I've said this in the past on Xenoverse dramas that I used to do, you've got to have some type of like inclination, up here saying, all right, how are my actions going to eventually turn out? Is it going, because you hit 50K subs, you have a big influence. Maybe not a huge influence, but you have a big influence in whatever you're doing, especially if every time you make a video, you're hitting 2,000-3,000 views every time at minimum. That's at minimum 2,000-3,000 people are going to come watch what you do. So even though it's not as much as it should be, it's still a lot of people. And if you continue to grow, I just feel like you got to be I'm going to say a quote unquote good person, but you got to start holding yourself accountable. It's too, if people could see it the way we see it, because you have the stance where you just, couldn't care less.
You're asking too much.
I understand that. I know I am. But it's like you said, that's where I'm at. It's just my role right now. Granted, I'll never change nobody's mind, but, if at least it was said, you know what I'm saying? I feel better, saying it.
Their mentality will always be the same. Think about what you said earlier.
Yeah.
When you brung up the fact that he came to your channel, right, to give you a report about something you said to him. Like, not even to him, but just about your video.
Yeah.
He had to comment. Oh, we need to hype it. Who cares if you get excited for a game? So what, I can't be excited for games now?
Yeah.
It's like, I didn't say that in my video, motherfucker.
And that was the conversation. That was one of what he said.
But that's his lame ass. He want to get on there and act like that and act, you know what I mean? Want to be, look, did I? Nigga, please. Don't even do that shit. Not even on YouTube. You use a Twitter bitch. Be on Twitter and give that same energy. Not on YouTube. Y'all niggas don't ever get that energy on YouTube. It's always on Twitter. Like, Twitter means something. Like, that's the end-all, be-all site. Nigga, I'm talking about, like, it's just so funny, bro. Like, these guys, these niggas get on Twitter and get big balls with it. But my whole point is, man, no matter what we say here tonight, I'm not trying to steer your ways of thinking or get you to buy the game. They are. They're trying to manipulate you whether or not to get the game. So if they hype it in a certain way, whether it be good or bad, like, like a good hype, like, well, get it, guys, it's gonna be the greatest, or just like a bad hype where it's like, yeah, it's all right, I mean, it's not the, guys, it's not the worst game. They'll just, they'll make excuses for it. Mm-hmm. It's like, battered woman, like, you staying with him. Well, he doesn't whoop my ass every day. You know what I mean? Like, that's how they act, bro. Like, that's really how they act.
What'd you tell?
Battered women, like, bro, like, like, it's gonna get me views this day. I'm gonna talk about it. We'll get your views, bro. But you can't lie to me. That shit fake as fuck. Bro. That shit fake as fuck. And it's like it's like a job. They do just enough not to get fired. That's what they're doing. They're doing just enough not to get fired. They're hyping something that's new up because there's nothing that's new. They're sick of doing dope handfuls. They're sick of squeakers. So we need something else to talk about. They know that Naruto is one of the biggest animes, one of the biggest hype beast animes.
Big three.
All black kids love it. They know what type of audience and squeakers and all that shit alike will come together. So what are they gonna do? Hey man, y'all might should get this game, bro. Y'all might should get this game. This game is great because I mean, what happened to Hogwarts?
Oh, they're still playing it. That's actually.
What I'm saying is, did you see the same hype for Hogwarts? No.
Actually, no, you didn't.
Did you see the same guy saying about Hogwarts? No. There was no hype for Hogwarts, and that's a good game. How come there's no hype for Hogwarts?
Actually, I can shed some light on that.
No.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Y'all know old girl's situation. I'm not talking about.
Oh yeah, I thought you didn't know. Yeah, they tried to cancel the game because of that dumb shit.
But my point is, why is it there no hype for the game itself as you play? People just like they don't even. Hey, we're gonna be live on Hogwarts tonight. No, I just catch the nigga playing Hogwarts. But you're hype beasting up Dragon Ball, like
yeah.
And I kind of want to get into the segue of my topic I wanted to get into tonight.
Yeah, that was pretty much it on that one.
It's wild to me, but yet still, guys, there's still people who are out here believing that Dragon Ball Z is Dragon Ball Super. And I'm going to tell you yet again.
But it is.
Completely different animes. Two completely different shows. One are not the same. They are not the same. One ended in 1996. Did not continue. It's done. Like you can say GT, but GT is something else too. It's not, no. It's something else. That's why it's GT. Z, well, you can't tarnish Z, because Z is over. You can tarnish Super. You can even tarnish some of these characters and make them LGBT and do everything you want. I don't care, because it's still not Z. Anything you guys are doing in Super is a Super thing. And I'm so sick of niggas who keep telling me I don't like it. I don't fuck with it. I like to bash it. Then you like it, bro. I can't imagine me telling y'all, making videos, posts, and all this shit, telling you and bashing something every day, telling you I don't like it. That's fake as hell.
Yeah.
And yeah, you do like it, nigga. You're mad that it's not Z. You're mad that it's not good. Well, newsflash, it's not supposed to be. It's for kids. That is for kids. Z wasn't so much. Z was for young teens, young adults. You know, it had blood, guts, swearing, suggestive views.
Yeah, you can't even get blood in Chinese art now. They make it look like cum.
I'm saying this to you niggas. Super is for kids. It's gonna continue to be lame. It's always gonna be lame. It's not gonna have good writing. It's gonna have shit direction because it's not Z. It's not good. It's just not. No matter how you slice it, I'm so tired of seeing y'all niggas shit post and shit videos. Like, it's just annoying. It's like one of those things where it's only annoying to me because y'all act like y'all don't like it when you do. You're a fucking fan. You can't tell me you ain't. I'm calling y'all niggas out. You're fans. I'm tired. Like, y'all niggas get on here like, bro, CKG, I'm just bashing it. No, you're a fan. I never have to stand out on the opposite team and yell that they're trash. Bro, I'll never have to get on and do countless videos and posts to let you know I don't like this. Like, I don't like something. Like, right? Imagine me getting on here every day and telling you, like, oh, for those who like, Apex. I don't play Apex. But imagine me telling you every video, Apex is trash. I don't like Apex. I'm doing posts about Apex. Everything I do is about bashing Apex. You're going to be like, bro, you like Apex. Like, right? Why are you always talking about Apex? Something you don't like. If you don't like it, you don't talk about it, you stay the fuck away. That's what happens if you don't like it. If y'all don't like it so much, why are y'all watching it? Why are y'all reviewing it? Why are y'all giving it energy? I got niggas coming out here reviewing the manga, but saying that Dragon Ball Super manga is garbage. I can't read it. Why are you reviewing the manga?
If you can't read it.
Can't read it, but you're reviewing the manga. They're literally saying in their videos, all right, bro, I don't understand why people even watch or read this trash, but you're doing a review. I don't understand why you're doing a review on something you say that you don't get why people are watching, and you're watching it and reading. You're literally doing the same thing you say you hate. Insanity. Like, right? I'm just saying, bro. Like,
that's the definition.
Exactly. You're not different. You like the show. And your brain, it's not the same. It's not. It's not gonna be the same. I don't expect it to. To me, they're two completely different shows. I mean, I'm being really honest. I explained it to Zajan earlier. I'm gonna expound on it though. When I told him it's like X-Men animated series, and then there was X-Men Evolution. They all had the same characters. They're both great shows, but they're two different shows, two different eras, two different times. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's one of those things. It's not the same. You can have both Wolverines. You can say, well, Wolverine's gay now. Well, in Evolution, he was gay, but in animated series, he ain't gay. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Go ahead and watch your gay-ass Evolution. Yeah, I don't care, bro. Watch your Super. Go ahead and watch superhero movie and Gamma Blasters and all this fat kids who are Dr. Giro's son. I don't give a fuck. I don't care what they do to BBL Bulma. I don't care.
Wait, so that fat kid is Dr. Giro's son?
I don't give a fuck.
Oh, I thought you knew some shit.
Really pay attention to that shit. He's his grandson. He's Dr. Giro's grandson or something.
Oh.
making Piccolo a double agent spy, I don't give a fuck. We already seen him get a driver's license. What more could you do?
Hey, bro,
He's already a babysitter.
don't you dare take away that man's driving license.
But it's just nuts to me how, like...
Wait, I think he failed.
They're not fans. When you're a fucking super fan, you are a super fan. If you post about it, you talk about it, you like to bash it, then you like the show, bro. You like to bash the show. I never even heard of such dumbass shit. I'm being honest, bro. Like, for real, if you like bashing stuff, cool, right? But you make it your life mission to do that every time. Every video, every post, every live. Everything is about making fun of Super or fucking with Super. You like Super. Like Super. Y'all like Super. Some of y'all out there, y'all like Super.
I like it.
Hide it, trying to fake the front.
It's okay.
Y'all like Super. I don't. I don't like it at all. I never watch. I'll never watch. After I got to a certain point and I watched and I was good. The only reason I really watched was because of my subscribers. It was because of y'all. That was the only reason. You couldn't get me to watch that, Phil. You couldn't pay me to watch
He called it
that.
Phil.
They tried to pay me. They tried to pay me to watch it, but no, I'm good. I am straight on that anime. That is not the anime for me. That is Saturday morning cartoons to me. I don't wake up and enjoy that shit. I don't want to read it. I'm good. I'm just good, man. I'm good on Dragon Ball Super. I'll stick to Z. They don't do nothing to Z ever, then that's fine. Keep Z the way it is. Can't tarnish it. It'll still be what it is.
Yeah, they can't change it now.
Y'all too busy wanting for them to expound on things. You don't like things to end. That's the problem with y'all. I want these niggas to keep doing this lame ass shit. What's next? Yu Yu Hakusho comes back, and then we get tons of transformations. Yusuke gets a wife, has powerful ass kids, way more powerful than Yusuke, and they can't even measure up. Kuwabara and Yusuke's kids marry each other. They have some fairy tale non-binary relationship. That's what y'all want, bro. This is what it's turning to, and this is what it's gonna turn to. Watch me saying these words and watch motherfuckers tearing that shit. Sailor Moon's gonna be the top anime in 10 years.
Oh my god, I'm so sick of remakes. That's like when
the way the world is going, and they're getting rid of males, they're whitewashing everything.
Oh yeah.
I see that, but they whitewashing everything. But they're getting rid of male roles. Watch, in 10 years, Sailor Moon or Hamtaro will have a remake, and they'll be the biggest anime.
And Sailor Moon will probably be black. Not Asian, not a blonde Asian. She'll probably be, because, in anime, if you're not, fully, like, skinned and, like, your eyes ain't fully slanted, you're automatically white, or Asian. So, yeah, it is coming. I mean, look at Kai, how they was like, oh, Mr. Popo's offensive, so they made him blue. Like, dude, he's not even human.
You can come out here and tell me, well, I like the fighting scenes in the superhero, but that's dope. I like the scenes too. I like the fights.
That's about the only thing I watch it for anymore.
I don't like the movie, but I like the fight. Right? Now, does that make sense? Like, you can watch UFC tonight. You don't know none of the fighters. Hell, you cannot even like fighting, but you still watch the fight. You don't have to like it.
Nope.
You still watch.
You just want to watch two dudes beat each other the fuck up?
Exactly.
Because it's a spectacle.
Maybe you're not like a fight enthusiast, but you're like, wait, two niggas fighting?
Yeah.
Let me see that.
That's just like that, like the RDC world when every time when they was like when you be watching anime, they walk in and be like, dude, what are you doing? Why are you watching this? Like, look, turns back and looks, and they throwing hands up. Oh shit, these motherfuckers throwing hands. Sit down and watch with him. By the end of the video, there's like 8 people in there watching, and like this dumbass scene, it's all weird and shit. And he's like, man, why the fuck are y'all watching this, bro? And he looks back, he's like, all of them point at the TV screen. He looks back, and they just throwing hands like, hold on, I'm gonna sit down and watch this.
No, like, I'm not trying to steer y'all from watching it. Like I said, if y'all like it, y'all like it. I just don't. I'm not a fan. You can't get me. You can't make me buy into that. I'm not buying merch or none of that shit. I liked a couple characters from it. That was cool. Other than that, I'm good, bro. They didn't do shit with those characters. They made those characters look like shit at the end. They made Hit look like a fucking baby. Goku Black has just got erased like it was nothing, like it never happened. Like, I just, I'm saying, like, they'll do that. They want peace and harmony. and all that shit, bro. Like, keep that anime to yourself. Keep Super to yourself. Y'all some superheads. Y'all like Boruto.
Yes.
I like Naruto.
I mean,
I like Dragon Ball Z.
do you remember?
I like Dragon Ball.
You remember in Dragon Ball? Now, granted, you know the TV show has always, the anime is always, you know, cut down, like has had the censorship. But do you remember when Piccolo and Krillin was sneaking up to Majin Buu's, like where he was supposed to be resurrected at, right? And they come across this family, and in the anime, the family is turned to stone, a father, a mother, and a child. Well, in the manga, the father's arm is cut off. The kid is headless. The mother is literally cut in half, and her organs are hanging out of her. Super will never be like that. Super will never be like that. It's just, like you said, it's no longer Akira Toriyama writing this stuff. He has passed it down to his protege, Toyotaru. And I love Toyotaru's art, but Toyotaru does not draw for the anime. He draws for the manga. And I'll be the first to tell you, I probably am going to pick up the manga. He's probably got the best Dragon Ball Z drawings I've ever seen. But he's not an animator. He's not going to be making sure that the animation is up to par. He writes the manga. It's like Toyotaru had such a big hand in it because he was the creator of it. Toyotaru's not the creator. Akira Toriyama still has some hands on the situation. He just doesn't draw no more. He don't write no more. So, I mean, hell, even for the Super Saiyan 4 design, they asked him to give a drawing, you know, to like give concept art because he's the OG. And he did, and it doesn't look like his original drawing of Super Saiyan 4. The Super Saiyan 4 drawing actually looks a lot like old school Dragon Ball. It's the same like fur and everything. It's the exact same design. It's just softer. You know, it has like it's more rounded. You know, like the muscles used to be drawn. So you could tell that when he drew that, he was out of drawing practice because he used to be the one that drew the real straight lines too. I don't know if y'all have ever seen them videos where they, you know, analyze how art changed from one season to another. Like if you ever watch the early Dragon Ball or late Dragon Ball into by the time the Frieza arc hits and then up to where the Buu arc hits, the art is totally different. It's much more angular. It looks more sleek. It looks more stylish. But yeah, it'll never be the same because regardless of even the creator of Dragon Ball Z, you could see like at times like the art sucked. It just sucked. So for you to expect somebody else to come in and continue to do just as good of a job is beyond me because it's not even his work. I mean, you can only do so much. You know what I'm saying? It's like that's just like, you know, Dragon Ball Z was supposed to end after he beat Frieza. It was supposed to be done. They said, "Nah, B, you coming back for another season?" He's like, "All right, well, I guess I'm doing it again." So then comes out with Android 19 and 20. You know, Zero and the fat clown. And they said, "No, that's not the final villains." He goes, "What's wrong with them? They're not new enough. They're not hip enough." So then he redraws and remakes the story to introduce 17 and 18 in Cell. And that's when it was green light. Okay, yeah, you can go along with this story. That'll work. That's up to par for our standards. It's like you said, man. Sometimes you got to let things die. And if they won't die and you don't like it, you just got to quit hating on it. You just got to get over it and move on.
Like, this is what pisses me off about y'all, right? like, I'm being real.
He about to smack somebody.
Even myself in general, because I used to hype beast this shit up too.
I knew you was one of those.
I like Super. I just great shit, bro. Look at the animation. Right?
Rah.
And then my third eye opened up, right? And then I realized, bro, like, this shit is not what it seems to be. You know? It's just not. It will never be what it seems to be. This shit is completely different stuff. It's not meant for my demographic.
Do you think their third eye hasn't opened up?
It's been open.
No, I'm talking about the people that like it and that want to say they don't and hate on it. Their third eye is still closed.
Their third eye is closed because they're fans. They want it to be Z. That's why. The niggas who you're confused. I think you don't like it the way it is. Trust me, the animation's bad. The pacing sucks. The episodes suck. If there's no action, you're not watching. So as an adult person, the only quality you can find out of that is honestly you want it to be Z. That's the only thing I can think of. Otherwise, why would you even watch?
Why did anybody watch GT? Because it was a continuation of Z. Yeah, that's it. Yes.
But that was the only quality because they thought it was Z.
Yeah, it's like it's a continuation. It's what happened after Z, but it's not called Z.
Kai is Z. Kai is Z, even though it's different, it's still Z.
Yeah.
That's why they watch Kai.
Kai is actually decent. Like, a lot of people don't like Kai, but Kai is actually decent because Kai gets rid of all the filler arcs. But that's why I say it's decent, because in all of, like, Naruto, One Piece, Bleach, Dragon Ball, I think that Dragon Ball does have some of the best filler arcs. Like, when Piccolo and Goku were driving cars, that's a filler arc. That was a pretty good arc, though. It was, 2 episodes, something like that, of them just BS and slice of life stuff. And I don't like slice of life stuff in anime. I just don't, because I'm not watching an anime for a slice of life thing, for slice of life stuff that can happen in my everyday life. I just don't care. I'm watching anime for the spectacle, But you got a slice of life episode, and they, it's all filler, but it turned out to be pretty good. It don't always happen like that, but I don't know. Point is, it's like you said, dude. They got to realize that Z's been over for 20 years. And it will never come back. It's done. It's just like Naruto Shippuden has been over for 20 plus years. It will never come back. As bad as I want Boruto to be a better anime, just so I hate it. I haven't watched it in 7 months. The last episode I watched was them killing the 2 best characters they ever made. And no, they're not dead. It's just they killed my boy Naruto and Sasuke without actually killing them. And as a Naruto fan, not a Boruto fan, I wasn't having it, bro. When he said bye to Kurama, that was the last episode I watched. I haven't watched anything since. Dead ass. It's like the running joke now. It's because we have such a new generation of people. They see Goku and go, oh, that's the dude from Fortnite. No, he's not from Fortnite. He's not from Fortnite. But, for the right kid, that plays Fortnite all the time, that's never been introduced to Dragon Ball, which is impossible. I mean, shit, motherfuckers don't even watch cartoons or anime. My dad will see Goku, and my dad will be like, oh, that's that dragon thing that you used to watch, ain't it? Seriously. He don't know his name, but he knows that that's the main character. That's Goku. That's like when, remember when they did the Beijing Olympics like 8 years ago or something, like when the Olympics was in Beijing and Goku was the mascot? It was Goku as the mascot, which was cool as shit. But like my dad, I immediately remember when they was talking about it and they showed a picture, Dad goes, hey, isn't that what you used to watch? Want me to let you watch all the time when you was little? I was like, yes, sir. That's exactly who that is, Dad. That is Goku. That is one of the OGs of anything ever. He goes, all right, I'll take your word for it. But that's the point. It's Goku. Like Dragon Ball is not a part of the big 3. Dragon Ball Z is not a part of the big 3 because Dragon Ball made the big 3. And I think that's a lot of the issue. It's like you said, people want Super to be Dragon Ball Z so bad that they forget Dragon Ball Z will never return. What we have now is extra icing on the fat-ass piece of cake we already got. That's it. Y'all gotta let it go, man.
Most times, offense sequels suck. You don't need not need it.
It ain't Rush Hour. It's not Rush Hour.
We had Ben 10. When you think of Ben 10, that was an okay show.
Yeah, it was just okay.
At 16, I was like, damn, that's okay.
Yeah.
Ben 10 came and he grew up. I like that one. And then 5-6 years later, they came out with a new Ben 10 where he's even younger than the original. And you know what I mean? It's a different art style.
Yeah.
And that shit didn't hit at all. But it almost is like what was wrong with the older model. Just like Teen Titans. Teen Titans was awesome, man. I used to watch that shit all the fucking
The
time.
good one,
Then
not
they
Teen
come
Titans
out
Go.
Then they come out with Teen Titans Go, and it's like,
Yeah.
why would you do this? What was wrong with the older model? Like,
Yeah.
what was wrong with that shit?
It's the same. Go ahead. No, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
But you see what happens. Like, that shit don't hit as hard at all. It's not even our fault. It's like they're making it like this. Like, what made you like, oh, the ratings were low? Because y'all not adding new episodes, dummy. Y'all not adding new stuff to it. Y'all not expounding on the already story that's good. You just was like, oh, it's got low ratings this week. Make something new. And it's like, that didn't hit at all.
Mm-hmm. I think, too, that...
Wow, man. They don't want to cater to today's young teens to adults. And it seems like they want to just cater to gays and kids. That's what they want.
I think, too, that something that I've noticed, like... Because while I was researching what we were going to talk about today, at least from my end, I was looking at how we talked about earlier about how everything is hype, even though it's not actually hype, and I kind of realized that what are some of the biggest cartoons? Because over here we don't have anime. I don't think they have cartoons in Japan. I think everything as a cartoon is anime. So. Yeah, that's cartoons for Japanese people. So I look at it as, all right, so anime is their version of cartoons, just in general. So then I look at, all right, well, you've got cartoons over here that are, geared towards kids.
Well, they do got them, but they're rip-offs, bro.
Yeah. That's weird too. Yeah, that is weird. But I don't want to touch on that. Yeah, but point is, you got like your SpongeBob's, your Dexter's Labs, your Johnny Bravo's, Courage Cowardly Dog, Scooby Doo's. You got your cartoons like that, right? But then we also have comic books. Anime is a ripoff, not a ripoff, but a retelling in animation from their manga, which is their comic books. And their comic book industry is top tier right now. And it's bigger than it's ever been now. Whereas comic books have always done pretty good in America up until the last few years. But that's partially because, now they, Robin's gay, Superman's gay, Superboy's gay. Everybody's fucking gay, except the only people that should be gay is Iceman. I mean, he's always been gay, you know what I'm saying? But point is, you can take the comic book era started in the 50s, the early 50s, I believe late 40s. And even you could go back to the early 30s, and that's when comic books started coming out. Like, DC is one of the oldest comic book series to ever be around. And what that does is that gives you storylines on top of storylines on top of storylines for you to write. So as a producer for a big network like Cartoon Network, that Warner Brothers owns, they say, okay, look, we have an idea for a new Batman series because Batman is our top selling comic book. We want you to make a series off of it. All right, well, how do you want me to do it? Just keep it as kid friendly as possible, but keep it pretty original to the content. Guess what we got? Batman the Animated Series. One of the best Batman shows to date. I literally, a year ago, rewatched every episode because I needed something to watch. And I'm grown now. And I watched it as a kid. And it was still good. But, as you know, there have been plenty of Batman animated cartoons at this point. Not all of them are great. Most of them are decent. But there's a few that are really, really good. Like Batman the Animated Series, the Justice League, anything like the old Justice League that had the 2 seasons, then they had the Justice League Unlimited. That was a good, set of stories. But the way that they write the stuff is they don't go off of, oh, well, we got to go directly by the storyline. They go, all right, we have 100 different storylines that have been out for 30, 40 years at minimum that are good selling stories. Now let's make our own version of it and make a television show. Whereas you can't do that with Dragon Ball. You can't say, all right, you've got Dragon Ball. It's been out for 30, 40 years. Let's make our own story off of it. It wouldn't work. It would not work. And I think that's part of the issue. When you've got one man, which it's normally a dude, that makes a story like Dragon Ball, when he is ready to quit and finish, the anime is over. If they continue it and they don't use him, it will not be as good. It will never be as good. Whereas Batman the Animated Series, the very first one, did not need the original DC artist. Did not need the original storyline provider. When they was making Spider-Man the Animated Series, they did not need Stan Lee's approval. Not because he sold the rights to Sony, but because Stan Lee and the other guy had already written so many that's terrible English. Written so many stories that they had so much to go off of. So many avenues that they could. That's why you see so many remakes of Batman movies, because you could just remake it however you want. So I don't know if that's a big part of it too, where, you know, in America, it's easy for us to just see a show and go, all right, well, it's a new show. It might not be that big of a deal. Whereas you get the brand new anime, if it's not having any manga wrote to it, it's probably not going to be that good. I don't know. I mean, I don't see people asking for another Full Metal Alchemist. I don't. And that was a great anime. I watched both of them, that one and Brotherhood. Brotherhood was...
Yeah, well,
I watched both of them.
No, I'm saying the first one was all right, but then Brotherhood came, wrapped that up, so there's no need.
But that's your point.
Better than Brotherhood?
That's your point, though. It's got to end at some point, bro. It can't always be constantly going. That's part of why they do the little retcons in comic books, because, I mean, shit, after 50 years, they're like, Batman should be fucking 80. How the fuck is he still doing this shit? This motherfucker going out every night, just jumping off rooftops, kicking motherfuckers' asses, and putting them in Arkham, and he's 60? That's where the concept of Batman Beyond came from. It's like, okay, let's make and see, that was like one of the better versions of where a TV show did what GT tried to do and piggyback off of what was already made and come up with something totally original. And it did such a good job that Batman Beyond now has its own comic book series. You know, you can make some good stuff, but you got to realize what you're looking at. You're not looking at something that's been around for almost 100 years. You're looking at something that's been around for 30, 40 years at max. Most animes, especially ones that have games, nah, they don't. You only got like 4 or 5 anime games that are actual games and not gacha games. That's it. Most of them's Dragon Ball, Naruto, and One Piece. That's it. I think like you said, there's a My Hero game, and then I believe there's a couple other games that, you know, just failed bad. But I don't know. Maybe it just.
My Hero game was ass.
Yeah, it was bad. And they had all the tools, bro.
Hey, that shit, you push one button, you do like 25 combos, bro. Like I ain't like it.
And they think Xenoverse is bad.
Like when they should have just did a one-on-one, because I mean, even the one-on-one game was kind of ass.
Yeah.
A lot of this shit is just so trash, y'all.
And it sucks because, you know, we're just sitting here hoping for the next best game to come out and we get another remake. Just another remake. Like, what you expect me to do? Just get another remake.
Oh, we said earlier, Thundercats came back, trash.
Yeah, trash.
Oh, you know what I mean? Like, imagine, all right, you can still do G.I. Joe, but it's not gonna hit the same because G.I. Joe was the '80s type of shit. That was when war
Be right
was
back.
going on.
Yeah, bro. Preach. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Like that. Like, so that shit worked. We were freedom fighters. We were America. Fuck yeah. So that makes sense, but it's like, imagine doing a G.I. Joe now during like COVID times and LGBT times and shit now. Like, no, ain't nobody gonna go for that. They're gonna turn it to G.I. Jane. You know, it's gonna be G.I. Jane. It's no longer gonna be G.I. Joe. It's just like, this is the way it is now, man. Stuff is just to sell. Like, that's all it is now. They just want to sell tickets, bro. They want to sell tickets. So with anything we're watching, consuming, it's just to sell tickets. That's all it is. And I'm being for real. I don't like Super. I just don't. It's not good. You can't show me something that's good. It's not. can't find anything that's good about it. You guys shit on characters. Jiren's not a good character. I don't care what you say. He's just a big, beefy powerhouse that Goku was sent to beat up. You know, just to transform.
I mean, he was a badass, but that's all he was.
Goku Black wasn't a good character. It was just
It could've been-
another rehashed Goku.
It was another Turles. 100%.
Yeah, it's just a rehashed Goku. There's no originality. It was a good character because he fought. He didn't have no special crazy shit. And the only reason why he had transformations is because Goku wanted him to. He wanted him to level up, right, to fight him.
And that was so unique too, because you've never seen a villain that's like, I don't train. Oh well, what about Frieza? Frieza had transformations. Goku transformed and he goes, all right, well since you improved, give me a second. And then scream for the first time ever, and you're like, is he good? Yeah, now he can go farther in time, and now it's done mess Goku up again. It's like, what villain has never transformed before and then gets a transformation just off rip? That's a cool concept. Brand new character. I'll be the first to, back Frieza up. I think that was a decent choice, but I think Cell would have been a better choice, personally. I mean, I get it. Frieza's black now, he could say the hard R, but he went from being gold to black, but he could say the hard R, but I don't know. He just became what he hated. That's all I'm saying.
I don't like these series.
Oh man. Oh my god. Well, you have anything else, man, that you wanted to cover?
Nah, not really.
Yes. Yeah, that was our two topics.
I have a point to the super, but I just don't. It's probably good.
Yeah, it's like I watch it,
I'm not
but
I'm not here to sway your mind, but it's just it's just not good. It's not gonna get better because it's not Z.
nah. The only reason I watch it at this point is to see where they're gonna go with it. It's not like I gotta watch. I like one, brother. I'm gonna be honest. I like One Piece better than Super. One Piece is killing it right now, bro. They killing it. They killing it. But speaking of, probably about midnight tonight, I'm gonna go watch 2 episodes because I waited last week, so I can watch 2 episodes instead of just 1. Yeah, so I'll be able to. I'm waiting on this new episode to come out tonight. Supposedly, which is annoying because you get 1 episode every week, but you'll get somebody like did the little time span out. Luffy's not gonna hit Gear 4 until like July of this year, and I'm like, how many? That's like 20 episodes. I'm like, how long can? I was like, bro, this ain't Frieza. It's just Kaido. You can't spend 20 episodes in this fight, bro. Underlay, SA. Rapido. Looking Speedy Gonzalez out here. Underlay, SA. I'm trying to get to the Elbaf, bro. I'm trying to see where the giants are, bro. I'm trying to see Luffy fight Shanks. But yeah, for those of y'all that are still here, make sure that y'all hit that like button and subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. We do Lagfest. We plan to do Lagfest every week, Saturday. If me and Custom aren't busy or we don't have something going on, we will be on Lagfest doing it. So I might try and stream tomorrow, but I might just try and finish that series so I can get it out Monday. You doing anything on the line tomorrow? On the line?
Yeah, I'm live. We kicking it
Live tomorrow?
stream tomorrow. So shit, we going crazy.
Shit, I might come in and get y'all to boost me up.
We was going crazy.
I might come in just to get y'all to boost my level up. I won't be of much help. I'll shoot the little key blast. I'll be like, pew, 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 straight home B.
I just did the raid for keys real quick.
Yeah.
So I can get the Jiren key.
Yeah, I'll have to. Yeah, I don't have any keys now since I had to start over. So yeah, it'll work out. It'll work out good. It'll work out in my favor. I'll probably show up.
I got a video. I just bust that Trey Rags video out. I'm gonna do something tomorrow, and then I gotta do 2 videos from my other channel.
If y'all hadn't been to my Zasia Reacts channel yet, y'all need to go to my Zasia Reacts channel. I put another video out. We was messing with Jab, so.
Yeah, I seen you guys weird ass like an hour-long fucking videos. Like,
Okay, so I'll explain a tiny bit. So Jab made a video. His latest video was a rant, like a straight rant on a Xenoverse player. And it was an hour long. And the way we started the video off, the way I started the video off was the way he started the video off. It has come to my attention that such and such is on some shit. Well, Cruz made a response video, and he's like, it has come to Jab's attention that it has come to my attention. No, he was like, it's come to my attention that Jab is back in more beef. Then somebody else made a video. I think it was Kaiser. So then Kaiser was like, it's come to Cruz's attention that it's come to my attention that Jab's back in more beef. Then Vegeta made a video. Then Ty made a video. So by the time you get to me, I got like, it's come to Cruz's attention. That has come to Ty's attention. That has come to Vegeta's attention. That has come to Kaiser's attention. That has come to Ant's attention. That has come to my attention. That's where that came from.
I'm gonna go get some water. I'll be right back.
I'll be like, but first, before I explain myself, let me go get some water. I'll be right back. Don't come back to the end of the video. I come back with a bottle of liquor. I literally like just stood beside my camera view right here. I stood right here. And like waited for like 10 seconds. No, I stood for like 10 seconds. And because my computer isn't doing the little strobe lights, I could just do a 10-second loop. And I did a 10-second loop for the whole hour. And then at the end of the video, I come back with a bottle of liquor. I'm like, all right, here's my water. That's all I had to say. Thank y'all for watching. And I died laughing and then ended the video. Yeah, he's upset.
Super is just on some weird stuff. Y'all keep being like, oh, look what they're doing to Trunks, and they're making them superheroes, and they're doing this and that, and who cares, bro?
Yeah,
Trunks
it's super.
Was always kids. They were always kids when we watched. They were, they were side characters. Bro. Like, who gives a fuck? It's super.
Yeah, bro. Let them.
Know what I mean?
They gotta grow up sometime, so who cares?
let them fuck up these characters because they're gonna make something new. They're gonna do something else. So it's not the end all be all, bro. Like, you never know. They might, maybe one day. I'm not saying hopeful, wishing, but maybe one day they'll do something with Z. You know what I mean? Maybe they'll bring not an anime, but they'll just bring the manga back.
I don't know if that'd be smart either, though. You know, because it was so good.
Saying, like, they could just do a one-off writer or just a one-off little movie or just something like that. Remember, just
like they do over here for comic books. Have another writer have his take on it. You know, it wouldn't hurt.
You know, that wouldn't hurt either. Like, we had Absalon, we had so many, like Mastar Media.
GT, Absalon.
You know, people wanted to expound on the story, so there is fans who like it, and those things got millions of views.
Yeah, they got one called Kakume. He can draw too.
SS Carter with the butt cheeks weirdness, like, y'all like this stuff.
You talking about SSJ?
I think that a lot of people just really wish it was something it's not. You know?
Yeah.
And that's just the thing. JoJo's will never be Kenshiro.
Nope.
You know, and that's great. I like it like that. I like Kenshiro, but I don't like JoJo. You know, that's cool. That JoJo for y'all. You know what I mean? JoJo's for the LGBT. JoJo's for that shit. And they literally have Jodeci playing in their intro. It's funny as hell, but I like Kenshiro. I like heads exploding. I like Bruce Lee type bullshit. Like, that's how I like my anime.
Give me a bloody tank top and Bruce Lee, and we'll call it a day. Well,
these guys, bro, every post, everything, every reaction is just like, super trash, super this. I'm so tired of super, but why do you keep reviewing and reacting if you're tired of it? I'm tired of you saying you're tired of it, but yet you keep watching, you fanboy. Like, right, you are a glorified fanboy. And that goes out for the people who love to bash it when you love to like it. You hate that it's not Z. So I like to bash it. That's the only reason why I fucking no, don't.
That's whack.
You're a fan.
Because
if you didn't like something, you just don't watch.
Facts.
And I'm being honest. Like, you guys watch Velma? No, because you didn't like it.
Hated it.
So why?
They hated it.
So why would I do 50 videos and 50 posts on Velma? What would be the point if I just told y'all I don't like it?
Yep. You
But
speak
if
the
I'm
truth,
telling y'all
brother.
I don't like Velma. Velma's trash. But every time I post in my community post, it's about Velma. Every video live stream, it's about Velma. How trash Velma is. What are you guys gonna say to me? Bro, why do you keep talking about Velma if you don't like it? Because you like it. You just don't. It's not Scooby Doo.
Yeah.
You're upset. You're upset. It's not Scooby Doo. Newsflash, nigga. It's not Scooby Doo.
It was never Scooby Doo.
Yes, they make Scooby Doo, and you bum niggas don't watch. So they got tired of y'all, and they make Velma. So they make Velma to get your ass to watch Scooby Doo. All right, start watching Scooby Doo, and we wouldn't get shit shows like Velma. Put some time in Z, then we wouldn't get shit shows like Super. Spend some time watching Hunter x Hunter. We ain't gonna get all these other shit shows. Spend some time watching these good shows, watching these other anime. Let them know, like, that's the grandiose thing you can do before we leave, right? I'll say it before we leave. If you don't like something, just don't give it attention. That's it. Y'all give stuff far too much attention to things that you claim you don't like.
Facts.
That's all I'm gonna say, and I'm gonna leave it like that. Have a good night, y'all, man.
Y'all be safe. Thank y'all for watching. We'll see you guys maybe tomorrow, maybe Monday. If not,
See y'all tomorrow, man.
yeah. Custom will be live tomorrow, but you know, y'all may see me tomorrow. Y'all may not. We'll see. We'll see. Episode 1 of Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 Abridged coming out very soon, so y'all stay tuned for that. It's gonna be top tier. And yeah, we'll see you guys then.
Great googly moogly.
Great googling, but that's the whitest thing I have ever heard come out from your mouth.
It's that beast, Mandy and the ferocious beast. I was gonna make her in Xeno today. Great googly moogly.
Great googling moogly.